every time I open this, I am somehow off-center again. Make it make sense. Anyways, hello everyone! Hi, 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 hello, hi, hello, hi. So, game, stream, what the fuck? How do I do this again? Oh, I forgot everything. Hollow skull. If you knock on it just the right way, you'll hear how empty it is in there. I wonder. Anyways, we're playing a visual novel today. This one is not a, like, single narrative. There's different endings. So, hopefully, we can get a good ending, but we'll see. Quick note. If you've been watching me for any amount of time, you should already know, but I am partnered with what used to be Decora Charms. They just closed down. However, I am also now affiliated with Advanced GG. Use code CADET10 for 10% off. Thank you. We also just had a new merch drop with VAstro. It's on the Ko-Fi shop if you want acrylic standee of me, or Miza, or Anhe, or Kanashi, or Dekora, or Artiglio. They're all there. You can buy whatever you want. Those will be shipping out as soon as we can. It's been a busy few days, so it's gonna be a minute, but hopefully not too long. Yeah. So we've got a lot going on these days, you know. I was supposed to be on a mental health break. Keyword's supposed to. My tracking is wigging out too. You know, I don't know what happened, but the phone stand I used was not where I put it. I don't know where it is. So we're using the microphone as a phone stand. We make do, okay? If we don't do anything else, then we at least persevere and endure. So yeah, we've got a lot going on for legitimately no reason. Anyways, yeah, I'm going in completely blind. I've never played this game before. And then later this week we have a few other streams. Hold on, let me check my schedule because I have 5 Gort. Schedule. Where's my schedule? There we go. Tomorrow we're playing Repo solo, and then on Friday we're playing Animal Crossing. Probably no stream on Saturday, but we don't know that for sure. So yeah. There's a brief rundown. I guess as we continue through the night, we'll go more in depth on things as needed. Alright. Anyways. Okay. Ta-da! Yeah. This game has really awesome, like, icons that you can use on Steam. One of them is like a bunch of shrimp, and one of them's a spinning fish. So for fans of aquatic life, such as myself, be sure to look at that. And also, I don't know, just get the game. It's pretty cheap. So yeah. Boing! Okay. We're playing in English. But yeah. Okay. New game! In the beginning was God. God created the sky and the earth. Among many other things. And God loved it all. Then God created man. Hi! Welcome! I hope you're doing well today! Wanna drop by my place on our way back? I've baked my signature apple pie today. You mean you butchered an apple pie? I made it perfectly this time. So it's actually edible then? Probably. Why would you suggest a dish if you're not sure? I'm amazed at the ease which you can waste precious ingredients. I'm sorry. Fine. Whatever. If I kick the bucket, my funeral's on you, rich lady. That's harsh. What game is this? I've never seen it. It's q.u.q, a visual novel. It's supposed to be pretty depressing. I think there was actually some trigger warnings that I was supposed to read. Hold on, let me double check that just to be sure. q.u.q trigger warnings. La 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 la. Let me see if I can find him real quick. Nope. Okay. Let me check on Steam. Let's see. Because I do remember there was something I was supposed to mention, but I forgot. Descriptions of suicide and violent imagery. If this is something you are sensitive to, I don't know, just watch it on mute. I've never seen this. It looks cool, though. It does. I'm really excited to play. Yeah, suicide and violent imagery. If you're sensitive, watch on mute. I need the watch time. Just kidding. Click off. Hachi! Don't shoot. There are people. Hachi! Okay, this cutscene's already gorgeous. The soundtrack is also banging. I need my art to look like this immediately or I'll die. What is that guy? I'm going in blind, so. When Stjernee hits 175 followers, she will play FNAF Security Breach. I'm not sure about that one. I'll consider it. If I hit 200, I'll do it for sure, though. Got it? And then, there was a girl. In the rays of the scorching desert sun, lays a girl on the hot desert sand, brought down by thirst and exhaustion. She didn't get a single drop of water inside her mouth for the last couple days. And there was a gun. All this time, the girl dragged it through the desert toward the town, but now she just lay there and looked at the sky, as if waiting for something to happen. Yet, that something just refused to happen. No, I'm sure. I don't think you should be sure. I'm not so confident. And then there was evening. Here. And then there was the stranger. He towered over the girl, his body black as soot, and held out a bottle filled with water to her. The stranger leaned on an old cane and wore a black hat, its shade consuming everything like a bottomless pit. He just stood there, wordless, and waited. Take it. The stranger was insistent. Leave me alone, okay? The girl tried to stand up, but her legs disobeyed her commands, so she plopped back down to the stranger's feet. He waited for a couple seconds and then gave her an inquiring look. Well? For my birthday next Monday, some type of FNAF game. Right. You should know that I don't stream on Mondays. This is fake fan behavior. I can do Tuesday though. I'm very busy on Mondays. But yeah. I can do Tuesday if you really want. The things I do for my cadets. You guys are spoiled. I'm gonna accept the water. You want something from me, you asshole? Right? No. I just wanted to help. Help? The girl pondered. Alright. Whatever. The girl snatched the bottle and started gulping down the water so greedily that she choked on it. The bottle slipped out of her hand and its contents spilled all over the sand. Don't be so greedy, it can kill you. Look at you, smart pants. The girl wiped her mouth and shifted her frustrated gaze up to the empty bottle. I can give you more if you want. No thanks. She tried standing up again. Not without difficulty, but she made it this time. The girl slowly brushed herself off, picked up her rifle from the sand and aimed it at the stranger. Now tell me, what do you want? Huh? Why are you threatening me? Did I do something wrong? Stop wasting my time! Encounters like this never end well. Get out of here or I'll make a new hole in that head of yours. I'm not going to harm you. I just wanted to help, that's all. And then rob and kill me. Yeah, I know your sort. Shoo! Wait. If I wanted to rob you, I would have done that while you were laying here powerless. The girl considered her words for a moment. She had trouble thinking because of the heat. Yeah, maybe. In any case, you want me to do something in exchange, right? That's how things are done here. Nothing of the sort. Then scram! Actually, there is something you can do. You see, I'm blind. I got lost in the desert and wandered it, looking for a living soul that could help me get to the town. Got it. I always return the favor. Will you help me? There was a hint of joy in the stranger's voice. Follow me. One funny move and you're dead. Capiche? Thank you so much. Hachi. Thank you, Hachi. The girl picked up the rope she used to drag the cannon with, looked down and started walking. The stranger followed her. The sun slowly hid behind the horizon. The traveler's shadows became even longer and the mirages stretched closer and closer to the sun. The stranger was silent. And then there was night. Cold and darkness descended upon the desert. Mirages still danced in the distance, illuminating the horizon with their faint glow. The empty night sky hung over the travelers. She stopped in her tracks. Okay, we rest. She sat near the cannon, leaning her back against one of its wheels and clutching her rifle. Don't you dare do any... Defeated by exhaustion, Hachi fell asleep before she could finish her threat. Girl, walk in! It's a sentence. The stranger didn't move an inch. And then there was morning. Ah! A shot rang out across the desert. Good morning. The stranger greeted her in a soft voice. You almost got me. What's your deal, asshole? Hachi jumped up, brushing the sand off herself, checked her body, and then threw a raging glance at the stranger. I warned you. I told you I'd off you on the spot. What the hell are you doing? Nothing, really. I was just waiting for you to wake up. What's wrong with that? What's wrong? You scared me to death. What normal human would do that? Are you okay in the head? Sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Sick bastard. I won't miss the next time you do shit like this. Hachi was about to start walking, but she stopped herself and turned around towards the stranger. You go first. Okay. The stranger replied meekly and followed Hachi's order. After a couple of hours had passed, desert silence was interrupted by Hachi. By her empty stomach, to be exact. Hungry? He looks different. Untrustworthy. Shut up! I'm not hungry or anything. But your stomach. I told you to shut up. Don't you have any sense of tact? I mean, I have some food on me. I'm accepting. Oh, fine. Give it here. The stranger took out a whole roasted chicken on a giant plate from somewhere and held it out to Hachi. Here. Suit yourself, please. Hachi sat down, the plate in her lap, and started eating. Thanks, Hachi said as she stood up from the sand. She wanted to continue her journey, but the stranger called out to her. Listen, I helped you yesterday. Today is your turn to help me. What do you even mean, old man? I'm already helping you. Well, I did you 2 favors, remember? Alright. So what do you need? So, I want to get something from you in return for my favor. Do you agree? What is that something? Sounds vague. What if I refuse? You will die. The stranger replied immediately. Oh man. It's tough. It's tough out here. I don't know which one I should pick. I mean, should we kill her? No. I guess we'll accept. I hope it's nothing horrific that's not listed in the tags for some reason. Sure, whatever. I'll give you what you want. Wonderful! I'm so grateful to you. You've saved my life right now, just like I recently saved yours. I'll never forget you. So what did you... Hachi couldn't even finish speaking, but the stranger that just stood in front of her was already gone. That was some weird shit just now, Hachi thought as she covered her eyes from the mirages with her free hand, just in case. Town walls appeared on the horizon after another couple of hours. They lay like a white line on the sandy surface, framed by mirages, and behind them towered the Peak of Despair, a mountain on the edge of the bottomless pit. Hachi quickened her pace. And then there was day. Hachi finally stood in front of the town gate. Gigantic gates that instilled fear and awe with their looks alone were surprisingly silent when it came to opening. Big and solemn like clouds that get dispersed by incoming gusts of wind. They opened into the passage into the town to the girl. Good Lord. Imagine if I could read. Upon entering the town, Hachi could straighten up fully and open her squinted eyes for the first time in a long while. The town was dead silent. As dead and silent as the desert. The only sound disrupting that deathly tranquility was the rumbling of the cannon's wheels. Hachi let out a happy sigh after finally being able to feel hard and for some reason seemingly familiar asphalt under her feet. Okay, that makes more sense. Imagine if I could read. After walking for another couple of 100 meters, Hachi stopped at a 3-way cross. The road on the left led to a park, the one on the right to a residential ward, and the one on the middle led to the main square with a giant monument in the middle. At least that's what the conveniently placed sign said. Then someone walked out of the shadows towards the girl. Well, Hachi had no clue what it was. Howdy, Missy! Who's a Missy here, huh? You! Not a Missy. You... What even are you? A duck? A sink? I'm not a duck, I'm a goose. And my name is... What do I care? Get out of the way. Oh no, Missy. Please, hear me out. I'm here to help you. How? Will you rub my back? How dare you suggest something so lewd? You need to watch your tongue, young lady. How many times do I need to tell you I'm not a Missy? You should be the one watching your tongue. Ahem. Nonetheless, there are legends about you in the town. You're a local celebrity or something. Great. So you know everything around here, huh? What am I supposed to do? Find 3 geezers and get some holy thingamajig from them? Oh, so you already know. Come on! Don't tell me I'm right. Well, I mean, yeah, you are. Listen, I have my own plans, and I don't have time for your legendary bullshit. See ya. Hachi walked around the thing. She had no clue what it was and wanted to continue her journey, but you won't be able to fire that cannon if you don't know the 3 magic words. Very funny. I know full well that it fires just fine without them. But you should also know that the curse can't be destroyed by a normal cannonball. I have the hero's soul. Isn't that enough? Alas, it's just a vessel, a shell, and you're lacking the gunpowder, Missy. Hachi stopped and glared at the thing. She had no clue what it was. Well, you won't be able to fire if you don't arm it with the 3 magic words. Hachi was still drilling the thing with her eyes. The 3 magic words can be acquired from the 3 apostles hiding in the city. The legends say, make it short. The park, the courtyards, and the plaza. Thanks. Hachi spoke coldly through her teeth. And you... Okay, let's see. Which one should I go to first? I think the square. I think the square's like calling my name. Hashtag square, be there or be square. I don't know. Hachi headed to the square. A giant monument stood in the center of the square. Its peak would be hidden by the clouds if there were any around the place. A sign was placed at its foundation. It read, "The apostle is around here. Probably." That's just too vague. There was another sign nearby. It read, "Legends say nothing of this apostle." There were no more signs. Hachi started walking back and forth of boredom and knocking on different places, hoping to open some secret passage, but all in vain. Hachi decided to go look for another apostle in the meantime. Okay, well, I guess it's not the square. What if I just went back to the square, though? This is a bad, stupid idea. I'm shutting up now. Go to the courtyard, dumbass. Hachi roamed the dark courtyards of the town, searching for an apostle. Not even 100 meters in, she stumbled upon a sign. It read, "There's an apostle somewhere in these courtyards." Yeah, thanks for nothing. There was another sign nearby. It read, "Legends say this apostle." Hachi didn't finish reading it and moved on. Yet, the courtyards were empty. Hachi decided to look for another apostle in the meantime. Park? I guess it's the only one we haven't done. Hachi went to the park. She walked along the spacious avenue that had eventually shrunk to a tiny branching street. Hachi suddenly stopped. She stood in front of the giant tunnel with no end in sight because of how dark it was. Hachi carefully stepped inside the dark and disappeared in the black veil after just a moment. Stepping carefully on the stone plates, with her hands outstretched in front of her, Hachi stumbled across a stone wall after some time. After walking around feeling the walls, Hachi came to the conclusion that she had walked into a dead end. Great! Hachi let out a sarcastic shout and slammed her fist against the wall in anger. Yet instead of a soft slap on the concrete, she heard a ringing sound of flesh on wood. Hachi felt around the surface more and realized that there was something akin to a wooden door handle protruding from the wall. She pulled at it and ended up in some sort of corridor after a moment. The corridor had a pleasant, peachy smell. At least that's what Hachi thought. She'd never eaten a peach in her life, but now she was sure that this was exactly what they smelled like. Something exotic, incomprehensible, and for the rich. I got the Wordle. I saw, you evil, conniving bastard. I did not get the Wordle. It was a bad Wordle today. She walked inside the dimly lit room, turning corners. Yet wherever she turned, she was only met with empty rooms that led to empty corridors that had the same suspicious, peachy smell. After getting tired of walking around, she leaned onto the wall, unsure of what to do next. Then Hachi heard music coming from the depths of the corridors. After a brief moment, the music stopped and a voice echoed through the corridors. 2 o'clock! It's 2 o'clock! Time for Master's lunch! And another short melody. After that, complete silence. Hachi slowly unglued herself from the wall. She hesitated for a moment and then walked towards the place where she thought the music was coming from. Hachi stood in front of something that looked like a grandfather clock. Are you... an apostle? Greetings. My name is Boris. I'm a smart clock. And who might you be, young lady? If you're one of the Master's friends, I will have to call the police. Why don't you tell me what this place is instead? Hey, food! Hachi's attention immediately switched to the nearby table that was stacked with all sorts of dishes, most of which she had never even seen. Because I had an A_N_E_, so I just tried every available combo until it accepted one. Man! I don't even remember what it was, I already forgot. Her stomach, which had been empty for several days, didn't leave her with a choice. She rushed to the table without a second thought and started shoving food in her mouth. I am calling the police. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Shut up! Hachi shouted with her mouth full and hurled a gnawed bone at Boris. Your master and I are French. It was annex, okay. I thought so, but I wasn't D-positive. Yeah, I did not get that one. It's such a... Man, nobody uses that word either. Alright then. You're currently in the master's bedchamber, and you're currently eating his lunch. That's quite rude. Yeah, he can deal with that. Hachi waved the clock's protests away and continued her meal. After stuffing her stomach to the brim, she rested on the chair and let out a heavy sigh, then spoke in a lazy manner. So, how do I get out of here? Elementary, milady. The exact same way you entered. Think you're smart, huh? Of course, milady. I'm a smart clock after all. Okay, I need to get to the park. Do you know the way? I'm sorry, milady, but I'm not allowed to tell you anything. Please wait for my master's return. And when will that master of yours return? I haven't the slightest, milady. He left exactly 10 years, 4 months, 15 days, 4 hours, and 36 minutes, and 47, 48, 49 seconds ago. He's dead. Please wait for my master's return. Didn't you hear me? Your master is gone. Hello? Knock, knock. Dead. Your master is dead. Passed away, perished, left this mortal world, departed, croaked, expired, went to meet his maker, kicked the bucket, bought the farm, bit the dust. Please wait for my master's return. Useless hunk of wood. Don't you get it? Enraged, Hachi kicked the clock and only started hopping from the pain the next moment. Watch your legs, milady, or I'll have to call the police. Screw you! I'm calling the police. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Ugh. Fuck it. Call the police. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Boris stopped. The police department didn't reply. See? We're here alone. Now tell me where the park is. Why do you need to go there? Regular people are prohibited from walking in the park. Only legendary heroes are allowed to enter. I'm somewhat of a legendary hero myself. Happy? Understood, milady. If you're a legendary hero, place your palm on my face. I'll open the way. Couldn't you just say that? You didn't ask. Hachi put her palm against the clock's face. Something clicked on the inside. Walk straight forward, milady, then turn left, then right, and then you'll end up in a dead end. Do a backflip and a hidden door will open. What do you mean, do a backflip? All legendary heroes can do a backflip. Not all of them. Are you really a legendary hero? Are you really a smart clock? Ugh. Fine. Isn't there an easier way? You can also say the password 14235EI or E1, I don't know. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's one hell of a password, though. Repeat it 20 more times. There's no way I'm remembering it on the first go. Understood, milady. 14325E1, 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 12345E1, 12345E1, 14325E1, 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 13543. Okay. Okay. Right. Something gotta stick in my brain after this. Hachi headed for the exit. Thanks for the grub. Fare thee well, milady. If you meet my master, please tell him I'm going to cook him another lunch. I'll tell him on the other side. The door's open and Hachi faced another corridor. Straight, right, left, no, left then right. Oops, I keep accidentally doing that. The further Hachi got from the clock room, the fainter that sweet, peachy smell grew. It gradually changed to a stuffy, rotten stench. Hachi stopped in front of a fork in the road. Left, Hachi turned the corner. At the end of her vision, she saw something dark laying on the floor near the wall. Suddenly, Hachi's throat closed up. She looked away and ran from that place, trying to stop herself from puking. She entered a room at the end of the corridor, and everything she ate for lunch. Hachi's breathing was ragged. She was shaking. Do you promise? Hachi shut her eyes and took a deep breath. Be gone. I've already made my choice. She wiped her mouth and looked around. Where am I? Looks like it's the end of the corridor. Hachi stepped in front of the hidden door and tried to remember the password. 14325E1. 14235E1. Oh, fuck. Chat, help me, chat. Just kidding, don't. 145. I think it was this. 14325E1. Hachi said the password. The walls shook and the path leading outside opened, didn't. Did I guess right? Hachi entered the park. Bright sunlight hit her face, so she covered it with her hand. There was a maze inside the park. Great. Another maze. Near the maze's walls, which were covered by lush greenery, stood a sign. It read, Apostle here. Thanks. There was another sign beside the first one. It read, according to legends, this apostle. Hachi didn't finish reading it and switched to the next sign. And 7 mistresses. He was giant ladies, and immediately to the next one. Oh yeah, to solve the maze you need to go straight, left, straight, left, right. Okay. Straight, left, straight, left, right. Or straight. Damn, I'm not sure anymore. Sincerely yours. No clue what it was. I swear to all the gods I'll choke that duck. Hachi enters the maze. Okay, so it's straight, left, straight. Oh, nope. Right, nope. Left, nope. Okay. Straight, right, nope. Straight. Left, right, left, straight, nope. Fuck. I should have paid more attention. Am I stupid or something? Okay. Straight, left, right, left, nope. Oh my god. Straight, left, right, nope. Okay, straight, left, right, left. Man, am I stupid? I feel stupid. Straight, left, right, nope. Straight, left, right, left, nope. Oh my god. Straight. Wait, no, straight, left, right, left, straight, right, nope. Okay, straight, left, right, left, straight, right, nope. Okay, give me a second. Straight? Nope. Okay. I feel actually dumb right now. Straight, left, right, left, straight, left. Okay. We did it. Hachi's surroundings suddenly plunged into darkness, and from that darkness, the first apostle emerged. Welcome, my little lady traveler. I'm Apostle. Yeah, sure, Hachi interrupted him. Let's cut straight to the chase. You give me the word, and we go our separate ways. I'm not your you horn dog. Imagine if I could read. How dare you talk to an apostle like that? Don't you have a smidgen of respect? I'm trying to be polite here. Sitting here waiting for the legendary hero to come by isn't that fun, you know? Kids come here for mischief all the time. They trash my maze among other things. They run around, jump, and ask stupid questions, demand I give them a magic word. They're having fun, while I'm having none. I don't give a... No. Listen here. Do you know how many girls have left me? Do you? A lot. I've been dumped 14 times. 14! And all because of this damn position. And I have to be honest with you here, there are two things I hate with a passion. Kids and legendary heroes. Especially ones like you. Ungrateful, egotistical, hypocritical, and self-serving monsters. I'm not giving you the word. Leave and don't come back until you fix your attitude. Hachi heaved a deep sigh. Alright, my bad. I'm sorry. Hachi mumbled. What? I can't hear you. Alright, I'm sorry. Seems like my ears went bad all of a sudden. I should see a doctor. I said I'm sorry, you asshole. And I'm the asshole here? Okay, I guess expecting you to change your attitude is futile. Let's just get this done and be on our way. Come closer. Hachi walked up to the apostle with determination. Not this close? It's embarrassing. Hachi's eye twitched, but she moved it away. Now you're too far away. Hachi heaved another deep sigh. It's my first time in your town, but I get the feeling that I've known you for an eternity. And all that goddamn time, you've been getting on my nerves. Okay, I'll get closer myself. So, you probably already know that I don't give away the magic word for free. What do you want? You'll need to find the magic word by yourself. I'll read you a riddle and you'll solve it. The answer is the magic word. Yeah, something I'd expect from an old fart legend. The apostle twitched but kept his rage in check. Here's the riddle. Where are you headed? It's not even a riddle, it's just a question. I guess you forgot everything while standing here. Getting old? The apostle was on the edge. It seemed like one more little thing could make him explode. Stop arguing and answer, or I will shove your tiny ass into this cannon and you'll fly straight to the moon, the apostle said through his teeth. Ugh, fine. Hold on. Somebody just texted me. Oh my god. I can't laugh. If I laugh, I go to hell. Okay. Anyways. I didn't laugh. Somebody just texted me. Bzz. Oh, my bad. So, I mentioned it before you got here, but I don't know where the phone stand is. So I'm using the microphone as a phone stand. Horrible idea. Okay, so I'll give you the rundown. My friend's friend is kind of a girl failure, okay? And I mean that politely. But, when we were playing Dungeons and Dragons on the dresser in the right corner. Oh. Anyways, so my friend's friend is kind of a girl fail, and he has her over at his house, and she fell down the stairs. And he says, if you laugh, you go to hell, but she's never beating the girl fail allegations. She literally just fell down the stairs. I didn't laugh. I didn't laugh. We're not going to hell yet. Okay. Anyways. I have to keep streaming now. Okay. So. What do I think is the best answer? Let me calibrate my camera. My shit is fucked up right now because I moved it off the phone stand. Or off the microphone. Okay. If we all laugh at once, maybe God won't be able to tell who laughed first. That's so evil. That's diabolical. Straight up evil. Okay. Anyways. Low-key, my throat hurts. I've been sick. To be H-nist. Why do I have so many notifications? I haven't been on in a hot minute. Okay, anyways. Anyways. To the game. I'm going to your mom. To your mom! Answer. You little bitch making fun of me, are you? I'll remember that, you striped monster. Take your stupid word and get out of my sight. The enraged apostle hurled some tiny light at Hachi, and her surroundings plunged into darkness once again. Hachi got the word mom. After a couple of moments, Hachi stood in front of the maze's entrance. And then, there was evening. Let's go to the square again. Hachi headed to the square. A giant monument stood in the center. Is it not gonna let me again? I already read this part, that's why I'm not reading it now, but yeah. Ugh, okay, fine. Courtyard. After passing a couple of blocks, Hachi came out to a small clearing with some cube-shaped thing standing in the center of it. Hachi got closer to the building to get a better look at it. It was a flower vending machine. It sold flowers. Every big town had a vending machine like that. Hachi circled around and then heard a crunching sound coming from under her feet. Hachi looked down. A dried-up flower lay near her feet. It had a weird shape like that of a fractal pattern of mirages, and translucent petals gleamed with all the colors of the rainbow in the light. Hachi picked up the flower. What an interesting flower, huh? You idiot! Throw it away, now! Huh? Why? I told you to throw it out, so do it! Why are you so nervous? It's just a flower. It's dangerous. Why? Not a little girl anymore. Stop treating me like a child. Give me that. Come on. This is not a joke. What has gotten into you? Leave me alone. I'll put it in my collection. Stop groping me. There won't either be a collection or you. Throw it out before it's too late. What are you doing? Are you out of your mind? I'm worried about you. Stop it. I don't understand. What's gotten into you? Hachi, that's me, yes. I overheard Father talking about the first mirages appearing outside of the town's walls. Liar. You found the flower of disaster. They appear along with the mirages. Do you know what that means? Why didn't you tell me before? Didn't want to frighten you. I wanted to deal with this on my own. What do you mean you wanted to deal with it? Oh, my mouse is not responding. What happened? What? Did the battery die? Okay, well, I guess we're trackpadding for the rest of this. Well, what do you mean you wanted to deal with it? And what does on your own imply? There's one other thing that I've heard. The elders picked me as the new hero. I accidentally read too far. Hold on. Do they have a log? Nope. Okay. Maybe it's one of these. Nope. Whoa. What? What? Okay. I hope that didn't fuck everything up. Looks normal enough. Okay. Anyways. They picked you? The right is tomorrow. It's okay. I'll be fine. Don't worry. Tia, when you say something like that, I only become more worried. Are you sure? Maybe there's some way to make them reconsider? I've made up my mind. I want to be useful for once in my life. I can protect our town and save the world. That would be the best possible reward for me. Hachi, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's gotten into me. I can't remember a thing. Don't say a word. Stay put. Let me bandage— oh wait, whoops. I'm sorry. I don't know what's gotten into me. I don't remember a thing. Don't say a word. Stay put. Let me bandage you up. I didn't notice that was Hachi reading instead of Tia. Where's my bag? Yeah, just hold on. Damn it, where is it? It hurts. Please, just hold on. I'll come up with something. Do it for me. Take the soul. No, I can't just— do you promise? I don't wanna promise anything. Please, Tia. Tia? Tia, can you hear me? Don't close your eyes, Tia. Tia! Tia! Tia. Tia, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't want to. Everything's a blur. I don't understand. I'm scared. Don't be scared. It's all in the past. These are just memories. Don't get stuck in the past. I'm not angry at you, Hachi. You're still my best friend. Don't go! Don't abandon me! What are you talking about? You can always come see me. Just kill them all. Kill them. And then kill yourself. And we'll be together again. Come on. I believe in you, Hachi. Kill them all. Kill them all and then kill yourself. Kill, Hachi. Kill them all. Yes! I will. I'll do as you say. Just don't abandon me, okay? I'm so lonely here. Kill them all and we'll be together. Just you and me. We'll be soaring through the skies, going to the movies, eating ice cream. Do it for me. Yes, Tia. Yes, Tia. Yes, Tia. Ouch. Ouch. What the hell are you doing? Are you insane? Huh? Hachi came to her senses. It took her a while to realize what was going on, and she started looking around nervously. She ended up in some strange place that looked like a mausoleum. Don't haunt me. I'm talking to you. Can't you hear me? Hachi looked down. She was clutching her rifle with some unconspicuous man laying under its stock, covering his face from getting hit with his arms. Oh! Hachi got off the man. That's it? Oh, well, Where am I? The man sighed. I see. A blissful. I'm sorry. Hachi staggered back and the rifle fell out of her hands. The man brushed himself off and laid on a concrete pedestal that was supposedly his resting place just a while ago. After a short pause, Hachi asked sheepishly, "You're the apostle, I assume?" "Maybe. What's that to you?" The apostle still laid with his legs pressed into his chest, motionless. Hachi shook her head and regained composure. "I came here to get the magic word." "A word?" The apostle drew out the word as if trying to remember what it meant. So you're the legendary hero then? Going to destroy the ancient curse of this world? Something like that. In any case, I need the word. The vagabond apostle sighed. I'm afraid you're too late. What do you mean? I've accepted it. Accepted what? It. The fact that the world is going to die. So you're the problem then. Stop whining. The apostle heaved another deep sigh. Take a seat. I'm not going to... Take a seat. The apostle repeated in a calm voice. Hachi was reluctant, but plopped down on the bench near the apostle. You see, that's not the only problem. Even if I give you the word, you won't be able to get the third, final word. Why is that? Because the third apostle is dead. What do you mean? Dead. Literally. He wandered into the desert ages ago, led by mirages, and that's it. So forget about the words. Okay, so is the stranger the third apostle then? How about you can't count holes in the asphalt with me instead? I've counted 49 so far. There are no holes here. Use your imagination. 50. Thanks, but no. Do you think I've come all the way here just to count holes? He doesn't have anything more fun to imagine? He's imagining holes in the ground instead? What a guy. There's nothing else to do here. 51. I don't know how the whole canon thing works, but if I need to, I will shove my own soul inside it. I don't care whether someone's dead or not. I'll find a way, believe me. Commendable determination. The apostle got up from the pedestal and started slowly walking along the street. Hachi followed after him. Alright. Just tell me the truth then. Why do you want to save the world? This will be your trial. Do I need a reason for that? Of course. I, for one, can't see a single reason that this world is worth saving. It's just a goddamn desert. There's nothing else around here. No people, no plants, no monsters. Sand and mirages. That's it. Have you seen anybody around here? Apart from that stupid duck and the maze apostle, no. Well, me neither. Also, what stupid duck? There hasn't been a single soul around for a long time. It's a ghost town. There's nobody and nothing to save here. Well, it's possible. Nothing is possible here. You don't know why you're doing this, right? A true hero would have started ranting about how living in this world is wonderful, and that life is always worth saving. Some nonsense like that. I don't hear any enthusiasm in your voice. Why are you forcing yourself to do something you have no interest in? You want the truth, huh? Okay, I'll tell you the truth. I had no intention of saving the world. I need the world to collapse. The sky. The apostle turned around and raised his brow in amazement. Though I'm still not sure yet. A long time ago, I had a friend. Is this going to be a long story? Shut up! I'm bearing my soul to you here. Okay. So, I had a friend. She was a huge klutz, always broke things in her hands. She was a walking disaster, no matter what she touched. Again, huh? I'm sorry. I always ruin everything. Okay, give it to me. No, don't force yourself. I'm not forcing myself. Maybe it tastes better than it looks. Okay. Not bad. Really? Can I try? Nope! You baked it for me, so I'll be the one to eat it. Don't be greedy. I want, and I will. I haven't eaten since yesterday. I'm starving. Don't eat so fast. Leave me a bite. The pies she baked were horrendous, but she tried her best. Why are you doing this to yourself? Father said that a woman needs to know how to cook or she'll be totally useless. Your father's an idiot. You won't get far by listening to people like him. Do you even like cooking? Not really. Every time I ruin something, I fall deeper into despair. She was always self-conscious about her ineptness. She thought herself useless. And then you substitute a number here. Got it? Yeah, now we multiply, and this... Why did you get the calculator? I'm sorry, it's a habit. This will be 5 plus 5 is 10 plus 5. 25, Hachi. 5 multiplied by 5 is 25. This is just a basic multiplication table. Right, 25. See, Tia? You're very much useful. As a calculator, huh? That's why she used all of her energy on becoming stronger and gaining confidence, even in smaller things. Idiot! Why would you watch a horror movie if you're scared of them? I need to look my fear in the eye or I'll never become braver. And I want to be as brave as you. As brave as me? I mean, not a fan of horror myself. More of a sci-fi girl. At first I couldn't understand her at all. But one day I did. What are you doing? Stop! Scram, you brat! Where's that clumsy piece of shit? Why can't she do anything right? Calm down already. Calm down? Are you talking to me? Who are you to order me around in my house? Should I teach you a lesson too? She's my daughter, not yours. I decide what's gonna happen to her. Didn't your parents tell you that you should mind your own business? Tell me where she's hiding or you'll get more. Fuck you, asshole. You'll end up in jail, I promise. Me? The mayor? I'll get you behind bars with my own hands. Tell me where my daughter is. Taya, are you here? He's calmed down and went to sleep. We can run away to my place. Taya! What the hell are you doing? Are you out of your mind? You could have died. I wish. Idiot. Don't say things like that. Do you even realize that without you... Idiot! Idiot. I know that. I'm an idiot. I've always known this. I'm a useless idiot. I'm sorry. My emotions got the better of me. Don't do that again. Please. Death is not a solution. You have me after all. Why do you keep bottling it all up? Maybe that's why she made being useful the only purpose in her life. One day, she was chosen as the hero, and she fell for the first time she was needed. I saw her being happy for the first time. It was a joy with a tinge of sadness, though, and I couldn't share it with her. I'm so happy, Hachi. It's a monumental occasion. I've been afraid at first, but then I realized I was born for this. Congratulations, I guess. Take care. Yeah! Don't worry, I'll do my best. But then... Because of me, she... Well... I felt that I needed to finish what she started. Otherwise, what was the point? Yeah. Hachi gulped down the lump in her throat. But then I thought, what is this going to achieve? I can't bring her back, and the world will never be the same. Now it's just a desert. There is no foundation to build the new world on. I'll just leave humanity to slowly die out. And for what? For Taya? I don't know what to do. I'm tired of choosing. Tired of blaming myself. I just want it all to end. I don't care how it happens. Hachi looked back up at the apostle walking in front of her. He was simply nodding his head. So, what do I do? You're an apostle. Set me on the right path. The apostle just continued nodding. Hey, can you even hear me? Hachi caught up to the apostle and pulled at his sleeve. Hello? Huh? Are you finished? The apostle said and pulled an earphone out of his ear. Your story was too long. I got bored. This guy, bro! Wait. Why'd you pick up your rifle? I guess last time wasn't enough for you. I was just joking. Why immediately resort to... Deserved. Yeah, get his ass clean. Ow! Stop it! I got it. I realized my mistake. then go jump down the elevator shaft. You're too cruel. In any case, I've heard enough. Your fate is tough, but I can empathize. I lost my brother among the mirages, too. And as you can see, the apostle folded out his long collar, bearing his face, freckled with a fractal pattern. I don't have much time myself. Let me ease your suffering. No need. The apostle jumped away to a safe distance. Let's just calm down and continue the conversation. Where were we? Ah, yes, saving the world! Look, now's the time to decide. Should the world be saved or should it burn in a hellfire? Oh man. I don't know. I have no clue. Well, they both want to destroy it real bad. Screw it all. I am not reading that. Anyways. I was about to lure you around the corner and smash your head with a metal pipe. What's funny about this? What the hell? Well, I thought if I got rid of the legendary hero, there'd be nobody left to save the world. You truly are sick in the head. I'm sorry. Well, since you're not going to save the world for the umpteenth time, I have no reason to conceal the magic word from you. You probably know that I'm going to give you a riddle. Who am I trying to fool? I'll ask you a simple question. What's your goal? What? You're not even going to turn around? What's the point? Come on, answer. What's your goal? My goal is to collapse the sky. Good. I've accepted your answer. Now I'll give you the magic word. The apostle lazily took his hand out of his pocket, and a small light flickered in his palm that immediately traveled towards Hachi and disappeared in her chest. Hachi got the word sky. So we have mom and sky. Now go and finish this dying world, or whatever you were gonna do. The apostle burst into laughter that quickly dropped into a coughing fit. Hachi left the apostle behind and headed to the last remaining apostle. Still, what was that about a stupid duck? Okay. Square. Hachi headed to the square. A giant monument stood in the center of the square. Its peak would be hidden by clouds if there were any around the place. Sign was placed at the foundation. Yeah. Hachi sat at the base of her cannon and started thinking about her further course of action. But then Hachi heard awkward steps behind her. Oh, you're already here, Missy. How many times do I need to repeat myself? I'm not a Missy. Just like I'm not a duck, as you can see. In any case, have you already gathered 2 magic words? Yes. Where's that third apostle? If I remember correctly, he's dead, right? What nonsense. No clue what it was, cleared his throat and jumped up to the monument, spread his arms, and proclaimed, "There he is!" Where? Here. He pointed his finger at itself. That is not funny. I'm not joking. I'm the leader of these 3 apostles and the keeper of the Peak of Despair. Bullshit. The second apostle said that the last apostle went into the desert and died. Oh, Missy. Have you seen his face? I have. You should know that illness blurs one's mind. The poor guy is getting worse by the day. He's starting to believe his own delusions. I see. Alright. Let's say you're right. Shouldn't you have a trial for me if you're an apostle, though? Oh, you're right. A trial. Ah, yes. Trial. I didn't have time to prepare one. Hachi gave no clue, a confused look. No clue faltered. I had so many amazing ideas. Wailing along the burning suspension bridge over a chasm full of sharks, or swimming 3 kilometers in ice-cold water full of sharks, or fighting a school of sharks. And that's only the beginning. But I had too many ideas, I couldn't decide where to start. I'm glad you're such an idiot. What's the deal with all the sharks? I like sharks. Did you know that sharks have eyelids, but they never blink? Wow. Okay, well, if the trial isn't ready, let's get straight to the point. Yeah, I guess. I'm sad I'll have to let such ideas go to waste. No Clue shook its head and then returned itself to its senses and continued in a serious voice. Oh, traveling hero that came to this town to save the world from the weight of a curse. Solve my riddle. Who are you? This is a good question. Maybe I want to be a shrimp. I'm a shrimp. Your answer is accepted, oh traveling hero shrimp. May the word be with you. No.q took a stance with his feet wide apart and pumped his fist in the air. A small light flickered inside, and then it swiftly traveled towards Hachi and dissolved in her chest. Hachi got the word shrimp. Congratulations, oh traveling hero! You've gathered all 3 magic words. And now... Oh, right! I haven't finished telling you the legend. Skip all the unnecessary parts. Yes, I get it. I'll only touch on the key points. So according to the legend, this time the curse is hidden in a tower clock, okay, whatever, located 10 miles away from here. If you climb the Peak of Despair, you'll spot it no problem. Okay. Hachi studied the monument's base, but still couldn't find anything looking like an entrance or a set of stairs. How am I supposed to climb it? Oh, don't worry about that. I can help. See these hooks? No.q pointed at a hook-like attachment that crawled up the monument like a conveyor belt. He lowered the lever that somehow appeared in his hand, and the hooks stopped. No.q struggled to push the cannon towards the monument and firmly attached it to the hooks. After which he pulled the lever again, and the cannon rose up the wall. See? It's that easy. Yeah, just fucking amazing. But if you first cling to them with your hands, you may fall off, so... No.q attached the bathtub part of one of its hooks, and but he immediately started moving up. Wow, wow, wow! Grab my hand, quick! Yeah, whatever, grab. Hachi grabbed No.q's hand. No.q pulled Hachi up and placed her on its lap, clutching her hips with its hands like a safety rail. Hey, hands off! I'm sorry. This is strictly for your safety. After realizing that she couldn't break No.q's grip, Hachi had accepted her fate and looked into the sky with anticipation of the end. A long road to the top awaited her. And then, with kilometers of ascension behind them, they got to the top of the Peak of Despair. The evening was almost over. The white sun has stalled near the horizon, ready to leave the sky at a moment's notice. Hachi rolled the cannon towards the very end and stared at the horizon. The black silhouette of a clock tower could be seen far away. Hachi turned her eyes towards the bright crimson sky. It's time. Hachi mumbled to herself and armed the gun. Suddenly, 3 lit words surged out of her chest, but then immediately returned inside it. What? Is this some sort of joke? Hachi froze in place. Thank you, Hachi. You bastard! What did you do? Quid pro quo, remember? I did you a favor, now it's time for you to return it. Let me have something. Hachi rushed to grab her rifle, but her heart was pierced by the stranger's sharp cane. Sorry it came to this. I didn't want to hurt you, trust me. The stranger coiled his tentacle-like hand around Hachi's body, his tight grip preventing her from getting away. Hachi kicked, trying to scream, but the stranger didn't budge. It's no use, Hachi. I really need your soul and the 3 words to become a god, alright? And now look at me, Hachi. It'll hurt a little, but everything will be over soon. Ugh. Bastard. I'm sorry, Hachi. I'm truly, truly sorry. The end. Okay! Yay! I take it that was one of the bad endings, if I had to guess. How long have we been here? An hour and 15 minutes. Man, that is not a lot. I was hoping it'd go on a little bit longer. Okay, well, we can yap for a while. Yoink. I'm so tired. Ugh. Work really did me in today. I feel like shit. My back hurts. My head hurts. I have no idea what's going on. I died. I got the bad ending. I guess I have to actually want to save the world instead of explode it or whatever. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Maybe it's because I accepted that second favor. No more favors if I do another run. I might. I'm gonna get some water before I decide on anything, though. Ugh. My head is killing me. My back is killing me. My shoulders hurt. Man, I've got to get a different job. This shit sucks. Anyways, partnered with Advanced GG. Code Cadet10 for 10% off. What? You want caffeine anyways? Go buy my shit. Buy my slop. Whatever. Go, my cadet. But yeah. Oh, I feel like I'm dying. My lower back is killing me too. Oh, man. Me too. I hate being hunched over that fucking microscope all day. I guess it could be worse, but like, it's a lot more work than it looks like, I think. I feel like everyone can, like, look at a microscope and all that, but it takes a certain kind of dumbass to do that for 8 fucking hours uninterrupted because you refuse to take breaks. I can't even complain. I bring it upon myself, really. Maybe I'm just stupid. Either way, I'm ready for bed. I'm fucking tired. They really need to get you an ergo chair. They won't. It sucks. But, yeah. What kind of chair do they have for you? Just the regular sort of office chair looking thing like Intel had. Nothing too crazy, but yeah. I don't know. It's not comfortable at all. It's not the chair. I'm telling you, the desk is too tall. No matter how many times I explain this, nobody seems to comprehend that it's not the chair, it's the desk. The desk is like fucking 10 feet up in the air, and the chair only goes so tall, you know? They need to get a lower desk. They don't need to get a new chair, they need to get a lower desk. I'm going crazy. Whatever. It doesn't even matter anymore. I'm so tired. I didn't even realize how exhausted I was until, like, just now. This is so lame. Today did a number on me. It won't happen unless you ask or say something. You know... You don't know. You don't know what management is like. They don't care. They don't care. Squeaky Wheel gets the wheeze or something? What is bro yapping on? But yeah. They don't care. Management doesn't know what's going on anyways. I mean, I told you enough about what it's like over there. You should get the idea, right? They don't know what's going on. They don't care what's going on. They like to pretend they know what's going on, but do they? Fuck no. Whatever. Whatever. I'm off center again. I do, but if you don't complain or say something, it won't happen. I mean, I mentioned it in, like, my first week. Nobody cares. Bringing up at the next Nothing Burger meeting. I don't go to those. They don't schedule me at meetings because they know I won't show up. I'm supposed to go to a meeting at, like, 8:45 a.m. every day, but fuck no. No, I am not doing that. I show up at 10 a.m. If you think I'm waking up at like 7 a.m. to get there at 8 for a fucking like huddle meeting for engineers when I'm not an engineer, you're silly. You should show up to one once just to complain. My team lead has no power. My supervisor is incompetent. His boss does not give a gaff. It genuinely doesn't matter. I just have to wait it out. Once I'm there for a year, I'm putting in my 2 weeks. I'm almost halfway there. I just gotta put up with it for a little bit longer. Complain incessantly. You know that doesn't get you anywhere. That makes people dislike you. That's not how you get, like, anything you want, though. All I need is for people to tolerate me and leave me the fuck alone so I can just do my job and go home. I'm gonna be in pain regardless. There's not a comfortable way to use a microscope. Especially not when it's your entire job. They dislike you until they figure out how to get you to be quiet. No, they just dislike you. People don't think that far ahead. People don't think in steps. They think of what's happening now. Oh, she complains too much. Oh, why doesn't she ever have anything nice to say? That's exactly what it's like. Admit it or not, it's true. Oh well. I'm so tired. I didn't expect to be this exhausted, but I don't know. This is the first day in a few weeks that I've felt like okay. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm still just recovering and don't realize it. It's better to suffer and be loud than suffer and be quiet. No, it's not. I think there's no benefit to that, actually. That might be a controversial opinion, but I don't think there's any point to that when they're not gonna change. Do you know how much we have to fight them on anything? Zero reason to be appeasing them. It only has to last a few more months. Oh well. It doesn't matter. I can try. That's all I'll say. I can try. It's not gonna get me shit, but, you know, whatever. 8 more months. It's not 8 more months. I've been there for 5 months. 7. August is over this week, so. And I started, I think, on the 19th, so yeah. I mean, I guess it's closer to like 4.5 or something silly like that, but yeah. I'm not super concerned. It's not that much longer, you know. And I already said it. I can tell them they're not gonna listen, and then I will get to hit you with an I told you so. I'm never wrong about this sort of thing. You should know. I'm never wrong about anything. Everything I say is correct and good and true, and I've never lied in my life, and I'm always right, and yeah, I'm awesome and cool and shit, so yeah, like, I don't know. Tell them, yeah, sure, whatever, I'll do it tomorrow. What am I supposed to do? Text my supervisor at 10 p.m.? Fuck no. Crepe is definitely gonna get the wrong idea. If it gets bad enough, it might be an option. What might be? I wasn't locked in. I don't know what's going on. I'm so tired. Fuck it, I'm going to bed. Good night.